Previously on All My Children.
Haley, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
You have declared your consent before God. May the Lord in his goodness fill you both with his blessings.
A mom has a right to know her child, and to be in her life if the mom wants to be, and if the kid wants the mom to be.
Adam? I thought I'd never reach you.
We don't own WRCW anymore. Dimitri Merrick has it. What?
Adam, you lost the station. Find a new toy.
You stole it out from under me.
I paid fair market value and then some.
Enough to ease your guilty conscience?
My conscience is clear.
You swindled my brother.
Stewart needed money. WRCW was his collateral.
And you called in the loan in less than 24 hours. You swindled my brother, Dimitri. And that's going to cost you a hell of a lot more than a television station.
Adam, please, save the indignant brotherly love act. You've been using Stewart for years. It finally caught up with you.
Stewart?
Oh, sweetheart, welcome home. Isn't it wonderful that Haley and Mateo got married?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah. I know this is probably not a good time, but I need to know about that money. Did you already give it to their family?
I'm sorry, Uncle Stewart. It's gone.
Oh, no.
Why? What's wrong?
Dimitri wanted his money back, and I didn't have it, so I had to give him Adam's TV station.
What? When?
Adam was in Virginia, and I didn't know what to do.
Daddy lost the station? He can't know that money was for me. We have to think of something.
He already knows, though. He already knows. He's going to be really mad.
That you gave it to me?
Mm-hmm.
No, Uncle
Oh, no, he doesn't know that part.
Oh, well, thank God.
Not yet. But he's coming home today.
Right, well, please don't tell him that it was for me.
Well, I got so messed up. I don't know. I messed everything up. I should never have done this.
Daddy will blame me. I lost his precious station. But I told you, he didn't want me to settle the lawsuit. But that poor family, Jonathan put them through hell. I had to settle.
Sky, are you telling me the real reason that you needed the money?
Yes, I gave it to that...
It would really hurt if you thought you had to lie to me. You're really in bad trouble, aren't you?
Anybody home?
Hey! What are you guys doing here?
Looking for a sick friend?
Yeah, but you look great.
How are you?
I'm good. I mean, better than good. I'm terrific.
You sure? I mean, everything checks out.
Stem to stern.
You see, honey, Virginia doctors do go to med school.
I know, but I want to talk to your doctor anyway.
No, really, I would feel better if you did get briefed also.
Runs in the family, Haley.
Oh, please.
For you.
Oh, thank you.
It's for you too, but you can open it later.
That's so sweet.
You know, I really wish you guys would have taken an earlier flight in.
Yeah, we could have used a couple of, witnesses.
Witness?
You're kidding you?
Oh,
Oh, my God. This is great. I am so happy for you.
Thank you.
This is great.
You know what they say, if you can't bring the bride to the altar, you...
listen, congratulate. May I?
Oh, get over here. Welcome. Grow in family, Miss Haley.
Oh, it is about time.
Oh, you guys sure you don't mind?
You know, missing the wedding and everything.
Are you kidding? The important thing is that you guys didn't spend one single second more apart.
Yes, you're right. Now move. Amen to that. Come here.
Life is way too precious. You have to appreciate every last second you have together.
If you think I'm wrong to keep Sonia, say so.
Well, kinda. I guess.
You guess?
Well, it's wrong for a mama not to know that her baby's alive and well.
I am Sonia's mother. What more do I have to do to prove how much I love her?
Well, if only she didn't already have a mama and a daddy, too. I mean, Mr. Gray reminds me of those pictures of princes in fairy tales.
Esther, you don't know him.
He couldn't hate a little baby.
Esther, we've been over and over all this.
Well, I know, but that they would be scary people.
Why are you taking their side?
I'm not, but they're not like you said they would be.
Well, you can't judge people by their appearances.
Are you keeping little Honey because Maria slept with your husband? No. I'd be mad, too.
That really has nothing to do with it.
And maybe I would want to punish Maria and Dmitri, too.
I'll tell you, I don't even care about Dmitri and Maria anymore, really.
Well, then why are you keeping her baby?
Well, I can see that I'm not going to get any peace until I tell you everything.
You've told me everything before. This is confusing.
Esther. Esther, I give you my solemn vow. This is the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
All My Children, brought to you by Cascade. Cascade with sheeting action gets dishes so clean they're virtually spotless.
I believe kids today shouldn't.
Esther, I sincerely believe with all my heart that the baby is better off here with us. Please sit down. At first, I did have reservations about keeping Sonia. But I wrapped her up, I bundled her up, I gathered up all her things, and I took her back to Maria with every intention of returning her. But when I got to Wildwind, I overheard Maria saying to Dmitri that Edmund could never accept Sonia into his heart, that Sonia would be nothing but a constant reminder of their betrayal. Now, how could I possibly condemn Sonia to a life like that?
But things are different now.
Well, then I heard Dmitri saying to Maria that the baby's death was a blessing in disguise, that the baby was better off dead at the bottom of the lake. Now, what kind of a father would wish that for his own baby?
But Dmitri wouldn't be her father. Mr. Gray would.
No, Dmitri is a complete control freak. Dmitri would never let Edmund raise that baby. And Sonia would be just ripped to shreds. But here, we've given her a peaceful, happy life. No conflict, no tension, no confusion.
Do you think about what Maria and Dmitri did when you look at Sonia?
No, I don't. I confess I did at first, but no, I don't anymore.
Then why would Mr. Gray?
Well, because men are different.
But you don't see Dmitri when you look at her.
No, I really don't. I just love her unconditionally.
Oh, but she's so easy to love. Maybe when Mr. Gray got to know her.
Oh, Esther, look, obviously you are just not schooled in the ways of the male ego. But men let stubborn pride stand in the way of love and nurturing. You know this. We as women, we rise above all that nonsense.
But Mr. Gray seems so nice.
Yeah, he's nice, and he's handsome, and he's very charming when he wants to be. But Edmund was raised by a stepfather who was abusive to him. I mean, he beat him, and he berated him. Edmund was raised by a stepfather who was abusive verbally, who beat him physically. It was his only male role model, and he slapped him in every way possible. In fact, Edmund so detested his stepfather, he won't even take his name. His name is Gresham. But that's why Edmund goes by the name of Gray.
Oh, poor little boy. But you think that Mr. Gray would be mean to little Honey?
I think that it is entirely possible. No, his wife wouldn't let him. She's a great mother. Maria is a really great mother to Sam. But this situation is so different. I mean, the foundation of Maria and Edmund's marriage was totally shaken. Now, Sonia is just a reminder of that betrayal. Suppose that Edmund couldn't love Sonia. Suppose that Edmund could never accept Sonia. Then Sonia would wind up abandoned by her father and blamed by Maria for wrecking her marriage.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yes, it would. Now, look, Esther, you have just met Edmund and Maria just a very few times, and they are obviously on their good behavior. But they could never shower Sonia with the love that you and I can. Maybe, but... Oh, I just hate letting somebody think that her baby is dead. I mean, never letting her sing or coo or hold her. I mean, I think it's terrible. I mean, how would you feel if somebody did that to you?
So was Sammy fussing and crying when you guys left?
Oh, yeah, he perfected his... Mommy, please don't leave, pal.
But you know what? We told him we were going to bring back lots of hugs and kisses from his Uncle Mateo and his new Aunt Haley.
Oh, I can't wait to go squeeze and kiss in person.
You guys can't believe how big he's getting. It's really hard to come home from work and just get updates from Peggy.
Yeah. So what do you say, sis?
So I'm saying that I'm going to take a leave of absence so that I can spend more time with Sam.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be in preschool before you know it.
Yeah, and then the prom and then grad school.
I can hear Mama plotting now. It's gonna retire,
Well, hello, Mrs. Santos.
Isn't that the coolest?
Hey, would you all mind stepping out a couple of moments? I have to examine Haley.
Would you mind if Maria stayed? She's my, neurologist-in-law.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Maria Santos Gray.
He's my sister.
I'm a neurologist affiliated with Pine Valley Hospital.
Well, by all means, stay.
Thanks.
Well, meanwhile, we laymen shall retire to the hall.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She looks great. Yeah. She's happy, huh? Marriage agrees with her.
Mm-hmm. How you holding up?
I'm good, yeah. And it's over. Tanner's dead. He's not gonna hurt us anymore.
Yeah, I know. Sky told me. Listen, you did what you had to do.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know he had a gun. I mean, I rushed him and yeah, I wanted to kill him for what he did. But I really wish it would have turned out differently.
If it was you or Tanner.
I know. It's just so strange. Hey, taking someone's life.
You saved Haley's life. That's what you did. Don't lose sight of that, okay? We're proud of you.
I think you are going to be able to head home soon.
No, not soon enough.
Well, I'll stop by later. Right?
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh, do you want me to get that for you?
would you?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hello? No, this is his sister. Mm-hmm. When? Okay, I'll give him the message. Yeah, I'll tell him. Bye.
Why? What? Who was that?
Well, the police found Tanner's car, and they want you to go down to the station and identify his things.
I can't tell you the real reason why I needed the money, Uncle Stewart.
Sky, you can tell me anything.
You wouldn't understand.
But I would. Maybe I could help.
You can't. Just trust me, please.
I did trust you. That's how Adam lost his TV station.
I know, and I feel terrible.
Adam's going to find out. You know he hates to lose, and he's not going to give up until he knows the whole truth.
We can stall Daddy.
You want to lie some more, Sky? Don't you think I've done enough?
I was being blackmailed.
Who would blackmail you?
Tanner Jordan.
Jordan? The same one that hurt Haley?
This has nothing to do with Haley.
I don't get it.
Just please. Please, don't tell Daddy. He won't understand.
Well, I don't understand. What did Tanner have against you?
That doesn't matter now.
It does matter. You gave him $500,000.
No, if Daddy even hears that I'm connected with Tanner, he'll jump to all the wrong conclusions.
Sky, why didn't you think you could trust me?
I thought if you knew the truth, you wouldn't give me the money. You would have wanted me to go to the police, but it doesn't matter. It's over. Tanner's dead, and he can never hurt me or Haley ever again.
Well, I'm still a little concerned about that money.
I don't know what happened to it.
Well, don't you think you better find out?
I will, but you just have to promise me that you won't tell Daddy. Or I will find the money, and I'll make sure you get it all back, and I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Well, how are we going to make it up to Adam? He loved that station.
Talk to Dimitri.
Do you think if I gave the money back to Dimitri that he'd sell me back the station?
It's worth a try.
Oh, we better hope it works, because if we don't, Adam's going to kill us both. I guess we'll go. I never used Stewart.
And why was the station in Stewart's name?
It's none of your business.
Adam, a free pass on tax day, right?
It was perfectly legitimate.
Then Stewart was free to do what he wanted with it.
He thought of you as a friend, Dimitri.
Adam, I was a friend. When he needed money, he came to me because he couldn't come to you.
He trusts people. You know that. He thinks everyone operates on his moral plane.
Oh, save the pitch. The sale is final.
Well, I'll prove it unethical, if not illegal.
Adam, do you really want people prying into this? A man of Stewart's limited capacity who owns a station which you just happened to run? Now, wouldn't the IRS like to know the bottom line on that?
You humiliated my brother. You preyed on every one of his shortcomings, and for that, you'll pay dearly.
Stop blowing smoke. You can't touch me.
My lawyers will tear this deal to pieces.
And my lawyers won't let you.
Oh, there's always an out clause, Dimitri.
Not this time.
You don't know anything about television.
Business is a business, Adam.
Oh, don't be naive.
Why? If you could master it, I shouldn't have any trouble, should I?
There are good people working here. They're loyal.
Yes, and every one of them has a contract.
Meaning Erica?
Meaning precisely what I said. No one in a key position can quit.
This is nothing but a pathetic attempt to stick it to Erica, isn't it?
I bought the station for profit and visibility.
Well, you can have all the wars you want with your ex, but don't do it using Stewart.
I think you're through.
No, I'm not through. I'll see you ruined, Dimitri.
That will be the
You're
day.
out of your league, buddy. I enjoy driving arrogant upstarts into the ground.
Busy? I have the latest numbers faxed over. I thought we could go over the scheduling for the morning lineup.
And what are you doing here?
Well, the last time I checked, my title read station manager. You may own the station, Dimitri, but I still run it.
To be a man in my country, I'm...
So, he smiles, and you know he's lying. He talks, and trouble whispers in your ear. You crave the soft side, fear the danger, and go back for more. Scotty Baldwin in Port Charles, premiering June 1st on ABC Daytime.
Okay, DeForest, $850. Michelson, $2,000. Scott, did Mrs. Harris send in the balance for the Westcott watercolors? Scott?
Hello, Stewart.
Hi, Adam. Look, I know you're mad, but I'm sorry. I'm looking at the books right now, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to get all the money, and they're going to get your station back.
Now we can't get it back. Dimitri has what he wants.
Well, but if I give Dimitri back the money...
He won't take it. What he wants is the station.
No, he only took it because I didn't have the money.
Stewart, he took it for reasons that have nothing to do with you.
Oh, I am so stupid. Stupid.
Don't say that.
Adam, Look, I'll sign over the gallery to you. That way it'll be worth something.
Stuart, I don't want your gallery. If you needed money, why didn't you come to me?
I couldn't.
Why not?
Well, I tried to call you when I realized what Dimitri was doing, but I couldn't reach you.
My lawyers could have helped you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think. I just did everything wrong.
I never should have put you in this position in the first place.
Adam, maybe if we talked to a judge, and he would see that I'm so dumb that I was an easy prey for Dimitri. You could even have me declared incompetent.
You're not incompetent, Stuart. I would never ask you to do that.
But I'd do it for you.
I know you would. Stuart, why did you need that much money?
It was an emergency.
What kind of emergency?
I can't talk about it.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
It's private. Don't ask me because I can't talk about it.
Did somebody ask you for the money?
I can't talk about it.
Who was it?
Nobody.
Stuart, why are you protecting this person?
It was for me.
Stuart, we both know that that's not true. Now, we're losing a lot more than money in this deal. I need to know how it started. Damn it, Stuart, if you don't tell me, I'm going to have to go out and figure it out for myself. And I will. It's just a matter of time.
Leave him alone. Scott, if you want to blame somebody, blame Sky.
No, Jordan, with a J. Did you have anyone registered under that name last week? Maybe he used an alias. Well, did you have anyone check in and not collect his things? No, I tried there. And there, just thank you. No help whatsoever. Like anyone would admit to finding $500,000. Yes, can I get the number for the Virginia State Police? Thanks. Yes, can I speak to the detective in charge of the Tanner Jordan case? Sure, this is Chandler Stewart. I'm a reporter for Newsmaker. Thank you. Detective Henson. Hi, my name's Chandler Stewart. I'm doing a story on Tanner Jordan. Have there been any new leads? His car? Where? I see. Did he have any personal effects? No, I understand. I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd keep a lid on this until I get there. Well, you won't release anything officially. I'm on the next plane out. Thank you, Detective.
Fine, then take the fallout, Sky. When Edmund and Maria find out that you doctored the paternity test.
If Tanner left anything to lead those cops to me, I'm finished.
Well, who else is there?
They can burn them for all I care.
Oh, come on, guys. There can't be much.
Well, the sooner you go, the sooner you can get back.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I have to do this on our wedding day.
Well, I'll stay here with Haley if you want.
Yeah, I'll drive you to the station. Help you check things out.
Cool.
Oh,
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for being here.
Esther, I am only interested in what's best for Sonia. And I will fight to my last breath to make sure she gets that. Okay, why don't you check on the baby and I'll get it.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to talk.
I am terribly busy right now.
It'll only be a few minutes. Just hear me out, Erica.
All right, just a few minutes.
Look, about last night.
Last night?
Me and Dimitri at the Valley Inn.
Oh, Janet, I have no interest whatsoever in your sordid personal disclosures.
There's nothing to disclose. We had a drink, we talked.
that was it. I just didn't want you to think anything more than that had happened.
Janet, Dimitri is nothing but a mere footnote in my life.
He was trying to get to you, but when we went upstairs, we parted company.
Look, you're under the mistaken impression that I still care. I don't, so good night, Janet.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Why? It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry about our friendship.
Well, friendship is a concept that is just beyond you.
Until I met you.
Friends don't protect adulterous husbands. Friends don't harbor those husbands' secrets.
I thought I was protecting you. I was wrong. I should have told you about Dimitri and Maria as soon as I found out.
Yes. Yes, you should have. But then people skills are not your forte, are they?
I haven't had many friends in my life. I guess I'm not very good at it. But you were among the few, and I missed you. I missed the times we had together.
I guess that it's just, you know, the price a person has to pay then for betrayal.
I never meant to betray you. I simply made a mistake. Haven't you ever kept a secret you lived to regret?
No, you took advantage of my generosity. I opened my home to you, and what did I get in return? Silence. You knew all along that Dimitri had cheated on me and lied to me.
You've told lies yourself. You've been lying for months about Sonia.
Hey, sweetie, want to try something different?
How dare you? You, of all people, to call me a liar.
Well, everybody knows the truth now, that you adopted Sonia from Esther.
Didn't I tell you? Never to trust the tabloids.
Well, you told me a lot of things, but in this case, the tabloids were right.
Okay, so I confessed all. Okay, deposit your 2 cents and exit.
Erica, I think it's wonderful.
What's wonderful?
It's wonderful that you're letting Sonia's mother live here with her. I missed so many years with Amanda.
Well, it's hardly the same situation.
I mean, all I had was photographs. There were no lullabies, no goodnight kisses. I didn't get to see my baby's first smile or hold her little fingers in my hand when she took that first wobbly step or feel her corn silk hair.
Janet, I do not have time for this.
Well, I mean, Sonia will never have those awful feelings.
What feelings?
That there must be something terribly wrong with her if her birth mother didn't want to keep her. Yeah, I've been a stranger to Amanda all these years. But Sonia, she'll get to know her own mother. She'll have the best of both worlds. And can you imagine never seeing your child again, never seeing her smile or hearing the sound of her laughter or even knowing her own voice, what it sounds like? I mean, no child should be deprived of knowing who she is and where she comes from, no matter who's raising her.
Janet, you really have to leave now.
Why? I mean, what did I say wrong?
I don't have time. Please go. Good night.
Lady really knows what she's talking about. Are you going to listen to her?
Did Sky borrow money from you?
Dad, I didn't know it was a secret.
I'm not angry at your father.
Then leave him out of this.
We can't. There's too much at stake, Scott. Did she, Stuart?
Yes. I'm sorry, Dad.
It's all right, son. Adam should know everything now. What does she need it for? You shouldn't know that. Not now. I mean, not from me. Was it for the lawsuit? You gotta ask her, Adam. I will ask her. You're not responsible for any of this, Stuart. I will get the station back. I'll make everything all right. Don't you worry.
I assumed you'd tender your resignation.
Why?
Your husband thinks people are going to leave in droves.
I have a contract.
Are you going to honor it?
To the letter.
Well, that's assuming I want Adam Chandler's wife working here.
Have you studied my out clause?
Not closely.
Maybe you should. My golden parachute is 18 karat.
Now, that clause is null and void if you choose to leave.
Yes?
Well, I wonder what Adam is going to say about that.
Well, Adam has something to say about everything. But I make my own decisions. Adam realized that I'm this station's greatest asset. And so will you.
I admire your confidence.
What about ability? I mean, I make you look good. I'm the one who got Erica's adoption expose live and on tape. I backed you up when everybody else is crying tears over poor Esther's feelings. I don't fold.
Well, you handled it well.
We handled it well.
Should I trust you?
Why trust anybody? You put yourself first, everybody else takes a number.
Including Adam?
Adam doesn't really know that I'm here. I'd like to keep it that way.
I'm Margot. I create new cereals.
Liza's secrets have been known to kill the best of relationships.
Adam and I don't have the conventional relationship.
No, that's none of my business, is it?
Any more than this station is still Adam's business.
Excuse me. Yes.
Scott Chandler's on his way in.
Send him in.
Well, I have to review the ad budgets. They're due by the end of the month.
Whoa. Are you afraid Scott Chandler will tell Adam that you're still working here?
I want Adam to find out on my terms.
Here. It's my letter of resignation.
Look, Scott, I've heard a lot of good things about you. I hoped you'd stay.
After you used my dad to steal this place?
It was a business deal, Scott.
Well, not to him. He trusted you.
And I returned that trust when he needed it most.
You helped yourself to my uncle's station. My father's a good guy, a decent man, and he deserves your respect. What, do you think he's less than you are because you have a few IQ points on him? He's fair, honest, and hardworking, and you're not fit to clean his paintbrushes. And because of you, he let his brother down. And he can't forgive himself for that.
Look, Scott, I'm sorry it wasn't personal.
Oh, yeah? Explain that to my dad.
You know what I'm looking forward to the most? Is that boring day after day sameness, the taken for granted, boring, everyday peace and quiet of it all.
Waking up together every day.
Knowing how he likes his coffee.
Knowing when not to talk.
Oh, during a Yankees game.
And when the final edit of Tempo is going to bed.
Do you think your mom's going to be disappointed?
With the wedding?
The wedding, the bride.
No.
I wasn't handpicked by Isabella, you know.
Yeah, well. Mama?
Yeah, well, she has her own idea of the perfect bride for your brother.
Oh, yeah, I know that perfect bride. I think she sports a little lace apron.
A little pearl necklace shining.
That's the one, and she lives to see her man well-fed.
Well-pressed.
Yeah, I think ironed right down to his shoelaces. Frightening.
Churns her own butter.
And you must, above all, grind your own corn to make tortillas.
Yes, that's the woman.
I think that woman, though, went the way of black and white TVs and the 8-track.
Yeah, well, still, she doesn't really approve of my resume much.
Haley, the only thing that's important is that you guys are together and you're finally married. And he's happy. You make her boy happy.
I know, but I cheated her out of all her traditions. You know, the wedding cake and the gown, the tossing of the flowers.
No, it's Rosa who's going to be a lot more upset about missing out on that. It's just, the important thing is that you're together.
I want you to know I'll never hurt Mateo. I love him more than anything in this world.
I know that.
He deserves the best, and I want to be that for him.
I know that. I know. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, let me guess. Wedding cake.
Good luck.
The kitchen was fresh out, but they do wonders with dry chicken and green beans.
Oh, great.
Tasty.
Yay! Start without me. I love you, Mateo.
Love that boy.
Oh, all in the family. Dig in.
We'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Matt Santos. I'm here to identify Tanner Jordan's things.
I'll need some ID.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I'll get the stuff in the paperwork.
Okay. Listen, were there any drugs?
No drugs, but you're not going to believe what this dude was carting around.
Scott leave already?
Yes. He came by to give me this.
Oh, that's a shame. He's a smart guy.
Yeah. And he reamed me out for taking advantage of his dad.
Do I take that as an admission of guilt?
No. Anything I overcompensated, and I refuse to feel guilty about it.
Well, for what it's worth, I would have played it the same way. So, what are you doing tonight?
What, do you have in mind?
Drinks? Dinner? Maybe we could talk shop? What do you say?
And that's direct to Roanoke? Perfect. Book me. Daddy, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
No. You're not going anywhere until you tell me why you just cost me WRCW.
Razor blades, deodorant, clothes.
Nothing out of the ordinary. This was hidden under the front seat. How much? Exactly $499,208. Excuse me.
Just a second.
There's only one place Tanner could get his hands on that amount of money.
Sky.
Looks like she paid off. Question is why?
You expect me to bow to Janet Green's maternal instincts? Did you know she did time in prison for murdering a man? Oh, she seems so nice. Well, what did I tell you about appearances? Well, the authorities awarded full custody of Amanda to Amanda's father. Janet was denied all contact with her child. But Maria didn't murder anybody. Esther, I have got to do what I feel is best for Sonia. You're a good mommy, Miss Kane. I know you miss your big girl so far away. Bianca has nothing to do with this. Bianca knows you're her mommy. You see her, you talk to her, and that other lady could never take your place. Because you know and Bianca knows who you are. Now, shouldn't little honey know the truth, too? Just like Bianca? This is so different. Every baby should know her mommy. And every mommy should know her baby, even Maria. She gave life to that little girl. She thinks she's lost forever. You're a nice lady. Now, I know that you think what you're doing is best for Sonia, but you're wrong this time. Maria deserves to know her little angel, too. Maybe she is right. Maybe they're all right. Trevor, Janet. I was so sure that she'd be better off here with me. Dear God, am I wrong?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Tomorrow on All My Children. There's an inn, okay, not far from Northport.
Really?
We can stay the night.
500,000, that's just a tidy sum. You secured hush money.
I think it's time we find what Sky was trying to hide.
Will all of the players fall into place for Todd's revenge plot? Watch what happens on One Life to Live next.
In 3 days,